Hello friends, today we are going to travel to Djúpalonssandur and we are going to explore this amazing place from drone and also the newest lava of Snæfellsnes Peninsula called Hólahraun from 1800 years ago. This is in the very western part of Iceland. Here you see it. This is Reykjanes Peninsula and here we have Snæfellsnes Peninsula parallel to that, and in the end of that peninsula you have this volcano called Snæfellsjökull, covered with a glacier, one of the smallest glaciers in Iceland. And a bit south of it, here on the southern tip of Snæfellsnes Peninsula in the very west, we have this famous beach called Djúpalonssandur, and I will show you it from drone. Yeah, there is also a small lake here called Djúpalón, or the Deep Lagoon, and here you find the remains of a British trawler from the town of Grimsby, which stranded here some 50 years ago. So let's take a look at the lavas of Snæfellsjökull Volcano. Here we are looking on the map of Snæfellsjökull Volcano and all the lavas that this volcano emitted back in history. The youngest lava is this one to the south called the Hólahraun, Svartahraun and Hálahraun. It means the high lava, black lava and hill lava. Those three lava fields, number one, are the youngest, and they date from 1800 years ago, and you will see them from a drone in a moment. I will show you from above. So you see this volcano emitted numerous lava flows, and they all date between 1800 years ago, the youngest lava, and the oldest are from 11,000 years ago. When you drive to Snæfellsnes Peninsula to Arnarstapi, which is the most popular village here, you are crossing the lava of Hraun, number 3 from 4,000 years ago, which is quite impressive. It's huge lava, it's very high. Just also Hálahraun, which means high lava, also pretty high, pretty massive in size. And it is a stratovolcano covered with a glacier. It has a caldera under the glacier. It hasn't erupted for a long time, but it is an active volcano. There are very few villages around it: Arnarstapi, Hellar, Ólafsvík, Reef, and Hellissandur. There had been also apparition of Virgin Mary here in Hellar. Right close to Hellar we have a place called Gvendarbrunur, or Mariulindir Springs of Mari. In the lava field Kalftartradarhraun, number 4 from 5,000 years ago. Kalfatradarhraun, calf something wrong, something to do with the calf. So this bishop, Icelandic bishop called Saint Gudmundur the Good, was traveling around Iceland, basins and springs, and here had apparition of Virgin Mary with 3 angels. And this water is very sweet. I tasted it, and it's supposed to have miraculous powers. There are stories of people being healed from this water. So if you visit Hellar, something to do with the cave name Hellir, it means caves in Icelandic. You should visit this place, Mariulindir Springs of Mari. Overall, Snæfellsjökull Volcano is believed to be a power side of our planet, or the energy center. Some say it's heart chakra of Earth. So there have been quite a few supernatural events happening around this volcano. I will not go into detail, but it is a famous mystical place in Iceland, let's put it so. But let's take a look at Hólahraun Lava, the youngest lava at Snæfellsjökull Volcano, and also at Djúpalónssandur beach. I was there a few days ago with tourists. So we are taking off from Djúpalónssandur viewing deck. There are quite a few of them.
around. You can also walk to the beach, there are trails all over. It's a national park of Iceland. The site is very well organized and marketed. It's very easy to walk around there, but just be careful with the sneaker waves, which can sometimes happen here. The waves can be dangerous and big. So finally you can see Hólahraun Lava field. We are flying right above that. It's from 1,800 years ago. Lava arrived from Snæfellsjökull Volcano. And you see a clear distinction between this lava, young lava, and the older terrain, yellow grass fields to the left side. It's a nice place to come in the summer on a good weather day. Now we'll go lower. I will show you so-called Djúpalón, or the deep lagoon. Though it's not so deep like the name suggests. For centuries it was believed to be very deep, but when they did the measurements it appeared to be like 17 meters deep or 20, around that. It's partially frozen in winter time sometimes. There was ice a few days ago when I was there, but it looks nice in the summer. And now we will go, now you see also the lava to the right side from 1,800 years ago. Now you see the beach, which was formed through erosion, big waves through many centuries simply washed down the lava, and now we have this basaltic black pebbles beach, not really black sand beach, but black pebbles beach. And here you see the remains of this British trawler which stranded here. You can still see the remains of the British trawler, as I told, from the town of Grimsby, that wrecked here in 1948. The iron fragments still lie around in memory of the 14 seamen who lost their lives that night. Only 5 crew members survived the wreck. The stones from this beach are very fine, and I use it in jewelry, by the way. It's a pity Snæfellsjökull Volcano is not visible on the back, because it had been quite foggy and cloudy that day I was there, but on a sunny summer day it's well seen from the beach. Now, in the old days there was also a fishing station here, a summer fishing station, because this this beach has well protected harbor where it was easy to come ashore with the boats. In every area of Iceland had such summer fishing stations where people of every walk of life, from priests to teachers, were coming together to work with the fish, to process it, to catch it. They stayed here over the summer in special houses, working together. Here you also find so-called fishermen's rocks when you walk down to the beach, which were used by the fishermen for entertainment purposes. Also, there is one rock, I forgot the name of it, but if you could lift it, they would hire you to work on the boat. It was like an exam rock. If you couldn't, you wouldn't be hired to work on the fishing vessel. As the waves here are quite big, and to be a fisherman in Iceland is quite challenging work. Anyway, enjoy this footage and all the best. this is a trail the tourists are walking down to reach the beach. It's quite picturesque. The company that I work sometimes, Bus Travel, they do day tours here every single day, sometimes even 2 buses going there. And most of tourist companies, larger tour operators, they do this day tour to Snæfellsnes Peninsula, but you can also drive yourself. It's a rather safe drive, and visit all the sites on your own if you rent a car. What I would recommend to take more time, because you really need time to explore this peninsula. Would even take 2-3 days to go all around, but make sure it's a good weather day, because this peninsula is famous for the winds and bad weather. So check the weather forecast before you decide a trip here. And I would use Icelandic Met Office website for that, weather.is. Just type Icelandic Met Office, and then you can see the weather forecast for a week ahead, winds, precipitation, everything. There's an information board for this beach, Sands of Deep Lagoon. That's how you would translate the name Djúpalonssandur. Though there is no sand there really, but kind of pebbles, stone beach. And now you see this lava called Hólahraun, the youngest lava around Snæfellsjökull Volcano. It means hills lava because it's very hilly. Hólar means hills. It's really rough lava, as they call it in geology. There are 2 types. Well, there are several types of lava flows. Lava is this type, very rough. It also means rough in Hawaiian language, but there is also Pahoi lava, which is very smooth. So this one is super massive, very hard to traverse. But it's beautiful. It's kind of outworldish when you come there and see this lava. Kind of new. 1,800 years is not old in geological terms, so it's kind of special experience to see this lava, drive through it. Here's the viewing deck that I took off. And I'm going back to land. In the meanwhile, I wish you a pleasant day wherever you are. Be well, in peace and blessings from Iceland. May God abundantly bless your life. Be well, my friends.